Welcome to the channel, welcome to another video. My name is Peter and today I have a little treat for you. And by little, I mean it is a small thing, so let's take a look at it. I bought this little Chinese dirt bike that's split in half for $125. And my intentions with this are that I want to make it a little bit presentable and sell it for a good profit. By good I mean at least $50. So let's start with the positive first and then we will go through the negative then. As you can see, we have brand new tires up front and even at the rear here. The sprockets are new and what's positive about this? The seat is not ripped and and it has like a half a quart of gasoline and it has a new air filter. But the positive things ends there. So let's start with the negatives. Obviously, this is a little bit wrong. You were not supposed to do this with a motorcycle. So as you can see, the triple clamps split, and from the welds that you can see here and here, they were split in past too. So the upper triple clamp split, the lower triple clamp split, and the rest is here on the triple tree. As you can see, the frame has a couple welds everywhere. These frames are notorious to break. We have oil leaks everywhere. We have busted shift lever and the brake lever. Busted rear mudguard. These flaps or the fairings or whatever you want to call them, busted, as well as the front. This one seems to be fairly decent, maybe. The front fender has its issues, and the main thing when I was buying this bike was that the engine will run. And when I got there, I noticed that the chain split it, and when they do this, they always hit the sensor on the crankshaft. This sensor is supposed to held on like this, and when the chain comes up, it will smack into this and it will break. So you can't start the engine. And as you can see, they were trying to start it. The magneto is ripped from it. The cable, the clutch cable and the throttle cable are snapped. Here is something unplugged. And the rear shock absorber is leaking, as they usually do on these bikes. We may find another replacement upstairs, and that's about it. These bikes are fairly simple. As of course somebody messed with this engine. We have a red silicone everywhere. But it seems to have some compression, so hopefully it will not consume a lot of oil, it will not smoke as a choo-choo train, and we will be able to save this little this little thing. So the first thing I have to do is I have to take off all the broken bits. I already took off the stator cover that's laying somewhere there, and we need to order a couple things. Keep in mind that even if I can make this bike running, these bikes are worth about 300, or if I will be lucky, I will get 400. But the 350 mark or the 400 are kind of high. I'm expecting the 300 from it. So we have 125 in it. So let's try to make this as cheap as possible. So we need 2 cables, triple clamp, stator, and the stator cover. 5 things. So let's try to buy them under $100. So let's take it apart. Let's search for the internet for the parts, and we will see what we can make up with this bike. So first let's start with these triple clamps. We will need 5mm Allen and 6mm Allen, and also 10mm. There is some custom fabricating going on here. So let's start with the 5mm, shall we? There is JB Weld holding this piece of triple clamp to the fork. Okay, so let's see if we can take off the handlebars, which we can. Lay those to the side, and now let's see if we can take off the upper triple clamp, but we will need a little preservation. So let's step on it. We can't hurt it anymore. Like so. The upper triple clamp, this is sheet metal aluminium, as you can see. Junk. And then the extensions. I have to give them a credit. This is machined from the aluminium. And whoever did this, he was pretty skillful with the lathe. And then the rest of these bottom clamps. And we can move on to the bike itself. So here are the parts that we will need. We will need new triple clamps, new cables, and the stator is still on there. I'm thinking if I should take it off right now and go to my local welder shop, if they can weld this, but I found this stator online for $20, so I don't think it's worth investing in this. Going to the welder shop, they will charge me $20 anyway, so I will buy this new, and I don't want to unplug it at this time because I don't know which color went to where, so I will first plug in the new one, then take off this and put the new one in. So we will leave this alone. One thing I wanted to check is this this protrusion here. It has some damage. Hopefully it will run with the new stator as well. So I think this is it for today. Let's take one closer look at these broken parts. This is the extension of the forks that they made. Really nice. But it puts a lot of stress on the bike. That's why the triple clamps broke in first place, I think. So let's take a look at this paper thin aluminium. If we can, I think we are missing parts of aluminium, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this should be here. We are missing part here. No, we are not. So I have to stage this because I have to take a picture of this to my parts guy. So yeah, I will stage it off camera, and as you can see, this broke off too, and this is warped and broke, and the cables, of course. Thanks for watching, guys. This will be it for episode 1 of this Chinese dirt bike. I hope that I can get the parts cheap and easy enough so we can make another video on this nutcracker and drive it here, have fun with it, and sell it for a profit, I hope. Until then, I will see you in the next one. Be safe out there. Bye.